In this episode of the Rich Roll podcast, host Rich Roll interviews Tim Ferriss about his journey of self-optimization and mental health. Ferriss discusses his lifelong struggle with major depressive episodes and how it led him to explore various therapies and modalities. He shares his experience of attending a silent Vipassana meditation retreat, which intensified his emotions and brought up repressed memories of childhood sexual abuse. Ferriss explains how this retreat became a catalyst for his mental health journey and led him to seek therapy and share his story publicly. Ferriss emphasizes the importance of shifting from thinking to thinking and feeling, and from head to heart. He acknowledges the value of his analytical thinking skills but also recognizes the need to explore and embrace emotions. He cautions against becoming too focused on self-optimization and productivity, as it can lead to compromises in mental health. The conversation delves into the challenges of addressing trauma and the importance of finding hope in the healing process. Ferriss and Roll discuss the power of vulnerability and the impact of sharing personal stories on others who may be suffering in silence. They highlight the need for professional guidance and caution against performative displays of trauma. Ferriss reflects on his own journey and the shift in his perspective. He acknowledges that he used to believe he was broken and that there was no fixing it. However, he now realizes that change is possible and that there are tools and practices that can help improve mental health. He emphasizes the importance of consistent physical exercise as a critical component of mental well-being. The conversation also touches on the challenges of letting go of patterns and behaviors that have been effective in achieving success. Ferriss acknowledges the addictive nature of the highs and lows of achievement and the discomfort of stepping off that cycle. He suggests reframing the language around self-improvement as a performance-enhancing set of tools rather than focusing on inner work or therapy. Ferriss and Roll discuss the role of hope in the healing process and the need for it to outpace shame. They emphasize the importance of finding examples of people who have made progress and seeing that there is light at the end of the tunnel. They also highlight the need for ongoing maintenance and self-care, comparing it to physical exercise. Ferriss acknowledges that his internal monologue still fluctuates but that he now has more awareness of his thoughts and emotions. He emphasizes the importance of having a sense of purpose and finding meaning in life. Ferriss shares that the major depressive episodes he experienced throughout his adult life started to decrease significantly since 2013. He attributes this improvement to the various modalities and resources he has explored, including therapy, meditation, and focusing on sleep. Ferriss also mentions the significant impact that psychedelic-assisted therapy has had on his mental health, allowing him to observe and challenge his automatic beliefs and behaviors. The discussion then shifts to the broader topic of psychedelics and their potential benefits for mental health. Ferriss acknowledges that the term psychedelics is often used broadly and that there are many different types of psychedelic compounds with different effects. He highlights the importance of responsible use and the need for professional oversight and regulation in the field. Ferriss expresses his concern about the mainstreaming of psychedelics and the potential for misuse or misunderstanding. He cautions against viewing psychedelics as a quick fix or a substitute for therapy, emphasizing the need for proper preparation, facilitation, and integration. He also warns against the dangers of chronic ketamine use as a substitute for alcohol. Despite these concerns, Ferriss believes in the potential of psychedelics to revolutionize mental health treatment. He has been actively involved in funding scientific research and supporting initiatives to develop therapist training programs. He emphasizes the need for quality control, credentialing, and professional oversight in order to ensure the safe and effective use of these compounds. Ferriss goes on to discuss the challenges and opportunities in the field of psychedelics. He acknowledges the infighting within the psychedelic community and the need for a more unified and responsible approach. He believes that progress is being made, but cautions against moving too quickly and emphasizes the importance of scientific research and responsible use. He explains that he has become more open-minded and willing to change his opinions based on new information and experiences. Ferriss emphasizes the importance of being curious and exploring different perspectives, as well as the need for humility and self-reflection. The discussion then turns to group therapy and the benefits of integrating group dynamics into mental health treatments. Ferriss suggests that group therapy, when combined with certain compounds, can lead to more effective and long-lasting outcomes. He also highlights the importance of accessibility and cost considerations in making these treatments widely available. Ferriss shares his interest in the intersection of science and consciousness, particularly in relation to certain compounds that produce auditory distortion and raise questions about consciousness. He mentions the work he is involved in with the Society for the Advancement of Science and Indigenous Traditions, focusing on conservation, preservation, and protecting indigenous knowledge. The conversation then shifts to the changing landscape of influence and podcasting. Ferriss reflects on the evolution of the Internet and the challenges and opportunities it presents for content creators. He emphasizes the importance of staying true to one's curiosity and interests, rather than focusing solely on audience growth and attention maximization. Ferriss also discusses the impact of social media and the addictive nature of platforms like TikTok. Rich Roll shares his own perspective on influence and the business of podcasting, highlighting the need to focus on value and contribution rather than just attention and followers. He emphasizes the importance of authenticity and staying true to one's curiosity and passion. The conversation delves into the different approaches Ferriss and Roll have taken in their podcasting journeys, with Ferriss focusing on long-form audio and Roll embracing video and a more produced format. Ferriss acknowledges the benefits of the more produced format but also expresses his appreciation for the simplicity and ease of podcasting. He discusses the challenges of managing a larger team and the trade-offs involved in producing a more complex show. Both Ferriss and Roll agree that the key to longevity in podcasting is staying true to one's interests and curiosity. The discussion concludes with Ferriss sharing his approach to selecting guests for his podcast. He emphasizes the importance of personal recommendations and the value of having novel conversations that bring something unique to his audience. He also discusses his focus on scientific literacy and the importance of being able to critically evaluate information in the age of disinformation. In the final segment, Ferriss reflects on the unoptimized areas of his life, including his recent interest in poetry and the importance of social time for his mental health. He emphasizes the need for unrushed enjoyment and the value of prioritizing social connections. The episode ends with Ferriss sharing his current mantra, "Don't believe everything you think," highlighting the importance of questioning one's beliefs and being open to new perspectives. Overall, the conversation between Rich Roll and Tim Ferriss explores Ferriss's personal growth, changing perspectives, and approach to influence and podcasting. Ferriss emphasizes the importance of curiosity, humility, and authenticity, and shares his insights on therapy, psychedelics, group dynamics, and scientific literacy. The episode provides valuable insights into Ferriss's journey and offers thought-provoking ideas for personal growth and self-reflection.